welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Now in today's video, I'm going to talk about things that I do not own, and there are 20 in number. So go get a coffee or a chai or any snack that you want to eat, because I guess this video is going to be a little longer. And this video is not to shame anybody. This is something that I do. If I am not being judgmental about it, so should you be not judgmental about it. So let's not make this intro any longer and jump on to the video. Special event clothing. Now I have a lot of clothes and I have stopped buying clothes especially for a particular event, for marriages or for any function or for any birthday parties. I've stopped doing that. I have recently got my brother-in-law married here in UAE with the blessings of both the sides of the parents, and I have repeated the outfit that I have repeated like ages ago, and I have no shame in repeating those because they are quite expensive and I don't want to spend money or own something and show something to someone. So I have stopped buying clothes which are expensive, but rather I've started repeating all those clothes even in special events. Waxing. This is something that I have stopped, or most of us have stopped when pandemic happened and when everything was shut down for about a couple of months together. Now we tried to do a lot of things which was DIY at home. We learned cooking, but in the process I gave up waxing. Well, it is okay to give up waxing. It is okay to look with hair, without hair. That's completely fine. But I have given up waxing since about 2.5 years now. But there is a replacement, which are razors, and they come quite handy to me because whenever and wherever I want to use it to get rid of those unwanted hair either on my hands or on my legs, I can just do that. So this is something that I do not own since last 2.5 years, and I'm really happy about it because one, it's painless, and second, it's quite economical. Makeup wipes. Well, I have been into makeup wipes or wipes for quite a long time because of Rehat. When he was young or newly born, then I used to use wipes to clean his bummies. But since last 3-4 years, I have stopped using makeup wipes or wipes for that matter. And the makeup wipes have been replaced by microfiber cloths. If you really are a makeup person, well, I'm not here to give any ज्ञान, but अगर आप makeup person हो या अगर आप बहुत ज़्यादा makeup use करते हो, try and not use a lot of makeup wipes. Switch to microfiber cloths because they are easy to clean, is reusable, and you don't have to spend a lot of money on just buying makeup wipes or any other wipe. Uncomfortable shoes. Now gone are those days when I really used to wear 4 inches or 5 inches heel. Well, I still own a lot of them. I will not say a lot of them. I still own 2 of the high heels with me right now, but of late I've become quite a comfortable person. Given a choice to me, I would like to wear sneakers or those comfortable or walking shoes even beneath my lehenga if I'm wearing one. But yeah, I do own couple of heels, but it is now getting so important for me to get into comfortable clothing or comfortable shoes. I'm a proud owner of just having comfortable shoes and not a lot of heels. French press, coffee filter or pods. Now a lot of you know that I am a cold coffee person. I'm not even a hot coffee person, but I'm a cold coffee person. And a lot of you have texted me over Instagram, or people who have my phone number, you've DM'd me saying or texted me saying that why don't you buy a French press or an espresso machine or whatsoever. Well, believe me, I don't want to buy one because I want to keep it very minimalist. I want to keep it easy, and I don't want to make my life more miserable, because since I am not a person of doing kitchen chores or making food, I'm not that person, but I'm happy with my current setup, so I do not want to buy onto anything. And with that, I can say I'm a proud owner of making coffees with a limited gadgets that I have at my kitchen. Fancy kitchen gadgets. Of course, it is linked to the previous one. Now I only have 2 gadgets in my kitchen. One is the blender and another one is the chopper, because that is the only thing that I need and which is very handy to me. I am not a person who would like to have a lot of kitchen gadgets in my kitchen. One, I have no space. Second, I don't have any intentions to keep them clean and spend so much of money. So I try and keep myself away from all these fancy gadgets, but these two come very handy to me and I'm happy with it. Declutter makeup. Now, this is a very sad moment for me when I had to declutter a lot of my makeup. In the last 2-3 months, I have thrown a lot of makeup. Why have I thrown is because it was lying on my vanity shelf for so long and it actually expired. Now usually क्या होता है, हम जो अच्छी चीज़ होती है उसको संभाल के रख लेते हैं, thinking that इसको हम कभी किसी अच्छे फंक्शन पे यूज़ करेंगे और ये क्योंकि बहुत अच्छा प्रोडक्ट है इसको एवरीडे यूज़ नहीं करना चाहिए, और उस चक्कर में वो हमेशा वैनिटी में ही रह जाता है या बहुत ज़्यादा यूज़ नहीं हो पाता. मेरे साथ ऐसा बहुत होता है. आई डोंट नो आपके साथ ऐसा होता है कि नहीं होता है. इवन इफ यू आर अ बॉय और अ गर्ल, रियली डजंट मैटर. Makeup is makeup. So now I have decided that I am not going to buy any makeup unless and until I finish whatever is there in my vanity. So I can now proudly say that I am going to save a lot of money, especially on my makeup products. Hair products. I have been very good at it. I have not been using any hair product except for 3. One is shampoo, one is conditioner, and third is the heat protector. Now I have been using heat protector since last 3-4 years because I have realized that I was damaging a lot of my hair. I used to style my hair, and since I come on camera quite often now, I do not like those baby hair coming out. Even I'm sure abhi bhi kahin na kahin se dikh rahe honge, but I genuinely don't like those baby hair popping out from here or there, and that's why I style my hair. And to style those hair or to style my hair, I keep a heat protectant with me. But apart from these 3 things, I do not own any other hair product. In fact, I try and oil my hair every week, or if I'm not able to oil my hair, I use some home remedies which really make my hair little bearable, because I do a lot of I do abuse my hair quite a lot, but I think they are quite okay with all of that because I do take care of them as well. So yes, I do not have a lot of hair products with me, but I do take care of them, so I don't spend a lot of money just on products. Garbage bags. Now, while I was in India, this was one of the items that was always there on my list items. Monthly keh lo, weekly keh lo, jaise bhi keh lo, it used to be on my list every month, every week. In India, that is how it was, but here I have completely stopped buying garbage bags. This country is actually living on a lot of plastic things. Every week when we go for a vegetable shopping, we tend to land up into 5 to 6 or to 7 plastic bags, huge plastic bags, and I use those plastic bags as my garbage bags. Now with that, I am actually saving a lot of money. Second, I am saving a lot of space also because garbage bags are quite huge. And third, that I am reusing the plastic bag that I have got from any of the supermarket. So I have stopped buying garbage bag. If you get that opportunity to do that, by all means go ahead and do that, because that is going to save some bit, or you are going to do some bit of work of not using plastics. Fashion. Well, as I said that I have been started repeating my clothes often, and well, I was never a fashion person. I still own a lot of clothing that is about a decade old as well. So, and also I am not a person who would say that oh ये तो मैंने 2 दिन पहले पहना था तो अब मैं ये नहीं पहन सकती. I am actually not poo of कभी खुशी कभी गम. I am okay to wear, and I have no shame in doing that. I am not the kind of person who will change the wardrobe every season or every year. I am okay to wear what I was wearing 10 days ago, even if I'm at home or if I'm traveling out. The only deal is that it has to be clean, it has to be crisp, it has to be ironed and should not smell. That's the only deal that I follow, and I think that's going pretty well. So I am a owner of a lot of clothes, but not a lot of fashion clothes. Laundry items. Well, when it comes to laundry, I am very basic. Even in my earlier days when Rehat was not born. So I used to use only one thing, which was the normal liquid detergent or a detergent. I am least bothered of what is the kind of detergent that I am using. I can use anything. मुझे Tide दे दोगे वो भी use कर लूँगी, सर्फ एक्सेल दे दोगे, एयर एक्सेल, सर्फ एक्सेल दे दोगे वो भी यूज़ कर लूँगी, एरियल दे दोगे वो भी यूज़ कर लूँगी. I have no preferences whatsoever regarding detergent. The only preference that I have added is the stain remover because of Rehat. Now, since the time he's born, I have started using stain removers because he plays, he goes out. बहुत सारे कपड़े dirty रहते हैं and कभी-कभार ऐसे stains होते हैं जो निकलते नहीं हैं. So for that I use stain remover. But if you ask me that do I use fabric comforter or scent booster, nothing doing. I don't know, a lot of Indian families are into it, but I just don't feel the need of doing it because मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि you're actually spoiling a lot of your clothes by using so much of detergent and chemicals on clothes. And I guess that is why I'm able to keep my clothes for so long. So I'm not too sure, but do tell me, what do you use? Do you use only detergents or you use anything else as well? And if you use, what are the benefits of using anything else? Prepaid food. Oh yeah, because I'm an Indian, I am not in favor of pre-cooked or pre-prepared food. I am born and brought up like that, to be honest. Whenever जब भी मम्मी के पास जाते थे और उनको बोलते थे यार भूख लग रही है, she used to instantly cook something or the other. And वही आदत मेरे में भी है that I try to make some or the other thing and do not keep a lot of tinned cans or tinned food or food with a lot of preservatives. Even I do not get cut vegetables or cut fruits from the market which are easily available here. I try to keep my things my way because I think I am in control of the food that I am eating, and that is why I genuinely I'm not interested in pre-cooked or pre-prepared food. So yeah, I don't waste a lot of money there as well. I think so. As well to pata nahi, but yeah, I don't spend a lot of money there. Magazines. Now this was very close to my heart. I think सारे बच्चों के this is like close to heart. चाहे वो magazine हो, चाहे वो comic book हो. And I always wanted to subscribe to fashion magazines besides not being a fashionista or whatever. पर मुझे models को देखना बहुत अच्छा लगता था. The way they used to dress, the color coordinations that they used to do, the kind of makeup that they used to do, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता था. And for that I always used to think that one day when I become big I will buy magazines. No, I will not become a model, but I will buy magazines. But over last I think 10 years to about 15 years, the world is moving so much to a digitization that I don't think so that magazines are something that anybody is actually buying now. Of course, I do get a lot of fashion details and a lot of color coordinations from internet. There are a lot of platforms now available, but yeah, I have never bought a magazine in my life ever, not even a comic book, to be honest. The only thing that I'm not able to give up is the hard copy of the book. That is something that I'm really obsessed with. I like the smell of the book and the pages. Very soon I think I'll move on to Kindle, but unless and until I do that, I think I'm not an owner of magazines, but I'm definitely owner of a lot of books that I have. So I don't spend a lot of money, or I do not spend, so I don't spend a lot of money on magazines or any other subscription books. Souvenirs. Well, I used to collect a lot of souvenirs wherever I used to go, and while I was coming to Dubai, I really realized that I had a lot of them and I had to throw them away because I could not carry them here. So since the time I'm here, I've stopped buying souvenirs because at the end, there is less space first, and you have to keep you have to give a dedicated place to a souvenir, and second, I'm a lazy ass and I can't clean it forever. But yes, I just don't spend money on souvenirs anymore because मुझे ऐसा लगता है it's now just a completely waste of money from my point of view. Stationery. Well, this is very close to my heart, and back in the day when we all used to go to office, and I used to go to my workstation in my studio, and I had a pen stand with all the lead pencils and all kind of pens that I wanted to have, erasers, and to that extent I even used to keep my highlighters. Of course, all of them was purchased by me, and I really was fascinated by buying stationery and pens. Now, where do I get it from? I know I get it from my dad, because he has got this affinity of buying good pens. His handwriting is just, if you see his handwriting, you will like, ये किसने मोती वाले अक्षर लिखे हुए हैं. His handwriting is that brilliant, and I have got this from him, that I had this habit of purchasing pens, and I used to keep them in my collection. But a lot of things changed when I moved to Dubai, because there were a few things that I had to throw away in India, क्योंकि वो बड़े बड़े इंक पॉट सूख गया था, कुछ पेन ड्राई हो गए थे, कुछ का कलर फेड हो गया था. There were a handful of pens that I carried with me, and they're still with me here. But I have stopped purchasing a lot of stationery, because, as I said, everything is moving digital. I have also stopped purchasing journal. I have now moved on to writing a journal on my laptop. The idea is to put your thought down, चाहे वो आप notebook में लिख लो, चाहे आप journal में लिख लो, या आप laptop में लिख लो. And the best thing is that you can protect it with a password, and nobody can open your journal unless and until you want them to open and read. So it's quite protected, no need of pen, but I really want this thing to be back in life. But I think it is good that I am not owning a lot of pens and a lot of stationery anymore. Nail services. Now, I have been to salon a number of times, but I have never got my nail services done except for manicure and pedicure. Now, no offenses or no shame or no judgment to people who are actually doing it. They like it, so they do it. मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता, क्योंकि मुझे ऐसा लगता है वो ना बहुत artificial feeling देते हैं. I either like to keep my nails like short like these, like they are right now, or I keep it to a certain length that I actually want, जहाँ पे मुझे type करने में problem ना हो, या घर का कोई और काम करने में problem ना हो. So I keep it to that length. And secondly, when you have those nail services or your press-ons, you are not, I don't know how does it work, but there are only 2 to 3 colors that I really like as a nail paint. You will often see me wearing a red nail paint, because that's the favorite nail paint, and I do not like to spend a lot of money on nail services. So as I said, no offenses to anybody, you like it, you're doing it. I don't like it, I'm not doing it. Stocking up of food. Now, this country is in abundance of food because of all the nationalities that are here. And initially I used to stock up a lot of things, thinking that I will cook this and I will cook that and I will make this. And honestly speaking, I ended up expiring a couple of those products and throwing them away. So I have decided that I am not going to stock up anything, even if it's a regular thing. I've stopped stocking it up, and I go and buy whenever I want to buy. Of course, I keep a stock of one extra all the time, because you never know when you get over with the one that you're using currently, but I do not pile up or stock up anymore. Impulse buying. Well, I have never been an impulsive buyer. I have definitely been a buyer. If I like something, I will buy it, but not because something is looking cute, so I am buying it. I want to buy that thing because I think there is a utility, and that utility is what something that I define. But if there is something which is looking cute or beautiful, I don't buy that product for that reason. So I am not an impulsive buyer at all, and I think it's quite a good thing to have. Sound toys. Oh my god, this just kills me to the core. Now, since Rehat is born, I have not bought him even a single toy which makes sound, but he has a lot of toys which make sounds because he's been getting it as gifts from his friends, from the other family members. But I genuinely think that sound making toys are not good for yourself and for kids as well. but I just hate it to the core that it makes so much of noise. By all means go ahead and judge it that मैंने अपने बच्चे को sound वाले toys नहीं लेके दिए हैं, but I really don't care if you judge me for it, but I just don't like sound toys and I've never bought them ever. Crockery. This is very close to me and to my mom. I would say I have got this crockery collection thing from my mom. She owns a lot of crockery, by the way. And while I was in India, I got this obsession of buying a lot of crockery. So, but when I had to come down here, I had to leave a lot of crockery there and I had to give a lot of here and there. But there is still a huge box which is lying at my mom's house, and that needs to be shipped here. I don't know when will that happen. But since the time I moved to Dubai, I have not bought a single piece of crockery because when I moved in here, Arlene gifted me a dinner set and that works okay for me. Apart from what we use every day is the steel ka thali, जो हम इंडिया में भी स्टील की थाली में खाते थे, यहाँ पे भी स्टील की थाली में ही खाते हैं. स्टील के चम्मच यूज़ करते हैं, स्टील का ग्लास यूज़ करते हैं. द ओनली रीज़न है कि एक तो वो टूटता नहीं है और दूसरा रीज़न है कि एज एन इंडियन ऐसा लगता है कि जो क्रॉकरी होती है वो सिर्फ गेस्ट्स के लिए होती है. और दूसरी चीज़ ये है कि अगर उस क्रॉकरी सेट में से कोई भी एक टूट जाता है तो मेरा दिल बहुत टूट जाता है. सो you know what I mean, right? You can feel the pain that I am talking about. That अगर एक 6 सेट का ग्लास है और अगर उसमें से एक ग्लास टूट गया है जो कि आपने बहुत ऐसे ढूंढ के कहीं से क्रॉकरी निकाली थी और उसमें से एक ग्लास टूट गया तो दिल टूट जाता है यार. So I have not bought anything here, but I am sure very soon I'll get all of that back from India very soon. So if you're still around and if you've been watching my videos and have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing because 1, it is absolutely free, and 2, it means the world to me. Also, if you have not subscribed to my newsletter, please consider subscribing. The link to the newsletter is there in the description box. You can go and check it out. Do let me know in the comment section below that what are the things that you do not own or have stopped buying, because that's going to be a fun conversation in the comment section. And this is it for today, guys. I will see you super soon in my next video. Until then, please take care of yourself. I love you all so much. Bye-bye.